Nakalai-tesk, the quality for certainty.
Trypan Blue is a dye that stains non-viable cells blue. This allows you to distinguish between viable and non-viable cells when counting. The procedure has two main steps. Step 1. Stain the cells. First, clean the hemocytometer and cover glass with alcohol and wipe them gently with a Kim wipe or similar paper. Place the cover glass on the hemocytometer and press it down until Newton's rings appear. You'll see them as circular reflections, like the ones indicated by the red arrow. Next, take an appropriate volume of the cell suspension. Be sure to record both the total volume of the suspension and the amount you took. You'll need these values later to calculate cell concentration. If necessary, dilute the cell suspension. Too many or too few cells will make accurate counting difficult. Gently mix the diluted cell suspension with the Trypan Blue solution. Then, inject about 10 microliters of the mixture into the space between the hemocytometer and the cover glass. Make sure no air bubbles enter while loading the sample. Step 2. Count the cells. Observe the hemocytometer under the microscope. The type we're using here is a Bürker Türk hemocytometer, which is divided into 9 1mm squared squares. Count the cells in the 4 corner squares. Cells that appear bright and transparent are viable cells, while those that look dark or blue are non-viable cells. If you only want the number of viable cells, count the bright ones. If you need the total cell number or viability, count both the viable and non-viable cells. Here are a few key points for accurate counting. Point 1. For cells on the boundary lines, count them only on one of the opposite edges. Choose 2 sides in advance. For example, always count those on the top and right. Point 2. Ideally, there should be 50 to 100 cells per 1 square millimeter. Fewer than 50 can increase variation, and more than 100 can make counting time-consuming and cause viable cells to start taking up the dye. If that happens, consider adjusting your dilution. Point 3. Try to finish counting within 5 minutes. If the staining time is too long, even viable cells may begin to turn blue. Finally, use the counts you recorded, along with the volumes you noted earlier, to calculate the total number of cells in the original suspension.
Nakalai-tesk, the quality for certainty.